So Nickel Boys, I know nothing about this film. All I've seen is the image of like the two black men looking up to the camera, that poster, and I know it's based on a book. That's literally all I know. So I'm just jumping into this blind. I'm guessing it from his POV. Oh, it's Christmas. Memories of a childhood Christmas, yeah. A lot of angles, yeah, from below looking up. Just like I said with the poster, it's like them looking up. Oh, is that our first look at Elworth? There he is. Because we've only got it from his POV so far.
Elworth.
Oh, still from his perspective. She keeps a knife by her bed. Yeah, quite paranoid. Or maybe not, being a black woman. Okay, I was just gonna say, I can't quite tell when it's set. No, it is set in the past. Yeah, with the iron as well. That was kind of an old school iron. That's true as well.
He spends more time reading than anything else. You hear about all the going.
They must have filmed the screens and then filmed Elworth watching separately and then just put the transparency down. Because obviously we're not seeing the reflection of a camera.
How long? Not long.
Ah, looking at the colour of his skin, yeah. I guess to a certain age it's something you're not really aware of. Obviously, you know, you can look and see that it's brown, but at a certain age, yeah, the reality of race and race relation hits you. He looked a bit older in that reflection, yeah. Bit of time's passed. Oh, yeah, they're kind of mirroring each other.
Sometimes sweeping as low as 25 miles above the surface. Here are some of the pictures.
Simultaneously, humanity's making it to space and humanity's still struggling with race.
The view of Earth from 240,000 miles in space.
Also, be sure to check out the Patreon. Over there's a full-length version of this reaction where you can watch along with me, polls so you can vote for what's next, and some uncensored reactions. I don't know if this will be gory at all, if I have to blur anything. There's uncensored versions over there too.
They've just opened up courses to high-achieving high school students.
Ah.
And I thought of you right off the bat.
Well, that sounds great, Mr.
High achieving, yeah. You came to meet him outside of school.
Oh, they're free.
They are?
Free classes, nice. Oh. Oh, what? Okay, there are police there. Okay, profiled or something going on.
She couldn't go to Funtown because the color of her skin.
It's kind of, I don't know, dreamlike. The way we're just going through all of these different... Are we just gonna be following his whole life through this POV? Because obviously at first I thought it was just from the start of the film, his childhood memories. But we're still going. Yeah, it's almost like memory, like that shot there, it was just a shot of a suit, but is it just something that Elwood is significant for him, you know? That's something that he remembers.
His mom will be proud of him too.
Yeah, they always talk about mum second hand, she's not about. I don't know American coins. I'm assuming that's a nickel, considering the title. Oh, police again. And what's that siren? Is that police? Or is that something else? Whoa. Oh, this is Florida, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it really does feel like we're just going through someone's life and there's these significant moments, these significant memories. I mean, because it's POV and, you know, we get so much cut in between, it's always going to feel like that.
Where you headed?
Melvin Griggs Technical College.
Never heard of that one. Come on.
Someone to help him out. Is the school quite far out then?
You like my wheels?
Yeah, you got a good style.
So no, young. Making our race proud, boy.
Yeah, going to a big college like that.
report cards for free admission to Funtown this holiday season.
Oh, but Funtown, yeah, just as MLK was saying on the radio, couldn't go to Funtown. Of course. Let's see him driving a... How's he get his money? Oh no.
Let me deal with this.
Okay. Okay.
Of course, he's driving a nice car around, nice clothes.
He just got in the wrong car.
Okay, we kind of skipped past that.
Y'all little boy is a college. So that's it.
What is it then? Has he been kicked out or something? Yeah, obviously, he's not in jail at the moment.
Is it a repeat for you, young man?
Okay, so he's going for a while.
You two are sitting next to a bona fide car thief.
So yeah, they got him for being a car thief. Damn. They've seen that before and this is reminding him of it, yeah.
Welcome to Nickel Academy, boys.
Oh, okay, Nickel Academy. Oh, it's because he's 17, still a juvenile would be, wouldn't it?
I got two for you. Rust never sleeps. Let's go.
So it's even segregated here. Yeah, the building looked quite nice and they greeted them kindly. I think we're going to see a different when Elwood gets to his part.
Start out as grub, work your way up to explorer, then pioneer, and finally ace.
Work your way up the ladder, but okay.
You graduate, you get to go home to your families.
Okay, yeah, it's kind of like a correctional rehabilitation thing. They're giving a way out though. The thing is, they give you a way out, but is it really, you know, because in prison, if you're there for 10 years, you know you're there for 10 years. That could be quite arbitrary how you go up those ranks. You could be a pioneer forever and they say, oh no, just do this to become an ace. No, you just need to do this one more thing and keep kind of leading you on.
You mess up, and we have a place for you, and you will not like it.
Oh, okay. So yeah, obviously you still have to behave.
You know when to say yes, sir, which is always. You be okay.
Yeah, I mean, he was good at that earlier, wasn't he? I mean, just look at the state of these shirts they're all wearing as well, yeah.
$1. How much does he have so far?
Oh, a lot of them aren't really paying attention, aren't they?
0, 10.
Right. It is also on the teacher to make the class interesting. This guy's just like, here's this, he had this much money, how much does he have now? You gotta be engaging.
We get to play football.
No.
They get to play football. Wow.
He's half Mexican. You don't know what side of nigga to put him on.
Oh, wow, yeah. Where do they put him? He was with the white boys there, but they're taking him away, was that?
Won't want more.
They will have to shower together and you get 2 minutes. You kind of got to fight for the water, wow. So if you're not strong, don't push your way to the front, you end up stinky. Focus on this one guy's got some scars on his back. Oh yeah, big old scar. He's got to find a friend group somewhere to sit as well.
Dumps a lot of cinnamon in it.
Got to season it yourself.
I'm turning.
Okay, he's got a friend in here now. Passing of time. But was this being moved somewhere in the back of a train? Oh, he's going backwards there.
But I'm trying to get good.
Oh,
Maybe they got the trophy or something.
Turner's perspective now.
Eat this food like that. Like they liked it.
Yeah, we're seeing Elwood from another perspective now. I finally get to see him kind of in full.
I'm Elwood.
The thing is, the perspective is slightly different. I don't remember him looking. He was looking at Turner the whole time. He wasn't like looking back down at his food a ton.
Father? 10 for stress.
Oh, look at his fingernails. Yeah.
Hey, leave him alone.
Ooh. He's defending someone though.
Who started it or why? Mr. Spencer's gonna deal with this.
Oh, great.
Dead man walking. You don't even know.
Okay. First look at punishment here. Yeah, taking his rings off. Is it just you get a beating? And was that the kid who was being bullied, Corey there? He was kind of cowering in the corner. Wood stood up for him. Can't even hold himself together here, waiting. Oh, blood on his shirt, yeah. Before he said it was like he took some personal enjoyment from it. His face there didn't look, but now actually, no, it looks different now. Maybe we went out of his body there. So is he having like an out of body experience?
Don't make a sound. Get more.
How can you not make a sound? Oh, Mr. Elwood Curtis president. Is that Ace moving? Yeah, computers were quite a bit further forward.
Elwood, honey. Blink.
Was that someone learning about the history here? Technology that looked like early 2000s. It could be a older Elwood looking back at photos.
Young man, do you know a student named Elwood Curtis?
Yes, I do.
Oh, we're back with Turner.
They told me that he can't have visitors.
She just wants to see him, yeah. He can't have visitors.
I came all this way. And I can't hug Elwood.
You're gonna hug him instead. Even if he hasn't had any visitors, even if it's a stranger, I guess it is nice.
You can't muss up a bigger hug than that. I'm gonna remember that next time.
Come in here, head cut off, both arms, both legs cut off. And that damn witch doctor will be like, you want one tablet or two?
Nothing changes. It's still. We made the same jokes at my schools. Have a paracetamol. Have a paracetamol.
And I'm not asking nobody shit. Scared? Damn, you don't know.
Yeah, it's really cut him back and forth between the perspectives now. Oh, that really spooked him.
Do they do it like this to everyone?
Yeah, so bad he has to be here.
Sweatbox up in the eaves under that tar roof? Sweat your soul out of you.
Sweatbox, yes. Very hot place. Just lock you in a box.
You want to do some Lone Ranger shit and run up and save a boy.
You get roped into it too.
I used to think out there was out there, and once you're in here, you're in here. But now that I'm out.
It's all a reflection of the same reality.
If everybody looks the other way, then everybody's in on it.
Gotta stand up for what's right.
It's not how it's supposed to be. Don't nobody care about supposed to.
Care about how it is.
Graduate. Or walk out of here. Because ain't nobody gonna get you out.
Or work your own way out.
And finally, Ace.
Oh. Huh. See the crocodiles. I'm just trying to think symbolically what it is. We saw the crocodile before when it was like the police hurrying someone into a car or someone hurrying someone into a car. We've seen it there. It almost precedes violence.
I'm not scared of you.
Is that what's happening here?
I don't know how I'd feel if my parents turned up here.
Doesn't even really interact with his parents, does it? It's his nana. Okay. Learning to fight for themselves.
What are we doing? Sometimes the state gives us more than we strictly need.
Oh, so they're on the roll of just selling things on, yeah. Oh, keeping a diary. Ah, haven't seen this room before. Yeah, they've got a ping pong table and some space to relax. That's a bit nicer.
This can be a 3-day job, you play it right.
Nice getaway as far as possible, yeah.
I mean, you know Director Hardy and his wife ain't supposed to use us like we're slaves. Man, all those guys on the school board have us do chores.
Yeah, they're all still used like they're slaves.
And it's against the law.
Doesn't change things though, people will still break it.
Gotta change the economics of all this too.
Yeah, exactly. Just being free, what's the point of being allowed to go to places if you can't afford them?
There are 4 ways out of nickel. Serve your time or age out.
Okay, you can age out.
They could kill you. You could run.
Didn't say about graduating, becoming an ace.
Hour late.
Okay, so they weren't just slacking off, they were just waiting to be picked up. Or crocodile again. Maybe it's more kind of force of nature. You know, Mother Nature is representing. Maybe the idea that things can't change, you know.
But if God says that you're supposed to be sweeping streets, you sweep streets.
It's keeping his ambition in check.
She said she visited, but they wouldn't let her see me.
Yeah. What about the package that she passed on?
How can they do that?
He's got a strong sense of justice, doesn't he?
Supposed to break before they come loose.
Oh, he used to torture people here. But time's kind of eating away at it, isn't it?
Denise Hather. Afraid of a little old rodent?
Hush, it was bigger.
So this is Elwood.
You turn the TV on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we're behind his head now. I guess, you know, you got the visual shorthand of his longer hair now, so you tell some time's passed. But we're not getting it from his eyes.
Good sportsmanship. That means letting the other team win. Sometimes.
He always plays a big man, but he's scared of Mr. Spencer.
You're gonna have to take a dive in the 3rd round.
Oh, okay. They're rigging
Who do you now?
some bets.
All right, then. You know you can beat him. So that's just gonna have to be enough.
The boys probably aren't allowed to bet on any fights, are they? We started with a Christmas, now we've got another Christmas.
First Christmas is the hardest.
Oh, it's his first Christmas in, isn't it? Yeah. Spending it away from your family, of course. Yeah, it was. His boxing a white guy is so free, and they do it every year, and he said all the humiliation. Okay, 3rd round, here we go. If he doesn't go down, it's a lot of money.
Earl too, huh?
Ah, even Earl's getting in on it.
You don't think Griff could knock down Big Chet by accident, do you?
Oh, yeah, you can't always control everything. It'll be punished big time though if he messes it up. Yeah, it's the round done.
The winner is Griff!
Oh god, what's gonna happen now? Investigating the place.
When are you gonna give that computer a break?
Unmarked graves, human remains.
They're digging, I'm digging.
Huh, he's digging, he's investigating. Is that what Turner was on about, you know, when people go away and they tell the families that they ran?
Nana,
Oh, nice. Actually gets to see him.
it's been a long wait for some good news.
Does she have any news?
You can pick up right where you left off, with no more hassle.
Can he still go to that college?
Taking less hours. Spending more time at the church.
I guess it's one less mouth to feed with him being here, isn't it? She doesn't have to work as much.
Our lawyer who was so excited about your appeal.
Okay, the lawyer side's falling through, is it?
To see him, he picked up stakes. Moved to Atlanta without a word.
Oh, wow. Just disappeared, ran with the money.
I'm okay. Yeah.
El, I let you down.
No.
No, it wasn't her, it was them. Running with the money, yeah. How could she control that?
Sorry, El. I don't know why I didn't give you that letter.
Ah, yeah.
I guess.
They're addressing that. Ah.
Get through? Yeah.
It's funny. The jumpsuit is kind of similar to the jumpsuits they wore in Nickel. Hey, there they are. That's the poster.
Out here, man.
Yeah, they're getting a little glimpse of freedom, aren't they?
How would you do it?
Run away, escape. Yeah, we see Elle out, but how does he get out actually? Maybe they do run off. And we're not seeing much of Turner in the future either, are we? Although we haven't seen much of the future at all. Yeah, it's rare that we see them both in the same frame like that actually, isn't it? Is that him? Wow, yeah, just saw a glimpse. Ah, just a cutout, wow.
You think Reverend King's out here in Mariana opening supermarkets?
So, I believed it for a split second as well, I was fooled.
I've been writing everything down. Everything what?
Just good evidence, I guess, yeah, to remember what's happened.
There's a fifth way out. Get rid of Nickel.
Dismantle the system completely, yeah. Huh.
They put us in
That's true.
Turner! Get your
Oh,
back over here.
he caught himself, but he was gonna. Surprised he's that pissed at Elwood just for keeping track of everything.
Holy shit.
Oh? Someone who was at Nickel?
How you been?
All right.
Who is this?
It's me, man, Pete Evans.
Pete. Chicken Pete or Black Pete? Chicky Pete. There were two Pete's, weren't there?
You gotta let me buy you a drink.
You need to reconnect a bit.
Could have played professional if things would have turned out differently.
Could have played professional. Oh, instrument, okay.
I could have been a doctor or inventing shit, saving lives. I got ideas, man.
There's still time, you can do stuff. You can do that.
Nickel.
To the Nickel boys, maybe not Nickel itself.
Oh, my hands, man.
Oh, is that why he can't play an instrument? Something happened with his hands?
My hands, man.
Yeah, there's some bits where, I don't know, because it's supposed to be like memory, it feels like things are repeating.
one thing that
See,
taught me is
are we sure this is Elwood? Subtitles say Elwood, but his skin tone looks more like Turner's, lighter.
moving on up. Hey, I see you.
Elwood was always really dark skin. We haven't seen his face as well, obviously, because of the POV behind the head.
I hear you. I hear you. I think, it can be tough.
Is he like taking up his identity?
Fine. So.
But then what about the real Elwood?
You seen any of the guys lately? I ran across a few over in the last few years.
Oh, he has met a few.
Nate
Oh, Black Mike, not Black Pete.
and Desmond got his arm blown off in Vietnam.
Ah, yeah, of course. Vietnam.
You don't remember?
Oh,
Remember what?
doesn't remember what happened. He escaped or something.
I mean, I remember what they did to Griff.
For not throwing the fight. What did they do to him?
Now they made another one. Eat a light bulb. You know what I do?
Oh, eat a light bulb. When you buy a light bulb, you can't get it back out.
What happened to that one kid? I used to hang with all the time.
Are we talking about Turner or Elwood? Oh yeah, look at his face there. We saw a quick glimpse of the side. That's not actually Elwood.
I hate to ask you, but if you need an extra hand.
Yeah, of course. Ask for help, of course. Help each other out. Nickel boys, yeah. Yeah, there's like little glimpses of, you can see his skin tone behind his neck. That's not the same skin tone that Elwood had. Oh, him as a kid, wow. Like, I know you can get a tan and get a bit paler if you've not been outside, but that's a huge difference.
They found more graves. Unmarked.
Yeah, he's a lot older there.
People to come forward. Give witness.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna be a witness. Yeah, bodies found, just as Turner was saying. Okay, yeah, an inspection, people coming round. Everyone's got to be on best behaviour.
Ain't been eating like this since I don't know when. They should inspect this place all the time.
Why are you talking?
Okay, yeah, now they give them the good food. Yeah, you can't make it look like it's a special event that ice cream's coming out. This happens all the time, doesn't it? Ooh. Yeah, with inspectors here, it's a perfect opportunity. With his notebook, can he expose the place?
You think anyone cares what's going on in Nickel? This is just one place.
People will.
Nickel's all over this country.
If you take one down, they could all start going like dominoes. Yeah, he's got it in his back pocket. Of course. that shot was more conventional because there's Turner looking on.
Hold on a minute, though.
What is it, Mr. Harper?
Need you to head over to the farm and find Mr.
Ah, Harper's intervening.
I'll do it.
Will he?
Look at you, man. Come on, you look sick.
He didn't do the letter before.
I can slip it in that car window when I...
Him looking sick though, that kind of sells it more, doesn't it? See, the whole time I was thinking, what happened to Turner? Now I'm thinking, what's happened to Elwood?
The moon between the spacecraft and the Earth, all contact would be lost until it appeared on the other side.
Oh, I do like the tying in the kind of space race, space exploration to it.
It's now or never.
Hyping himself up.
Kenny's scared, and that's natural. But it isn't good for him to stay scared.
Huh. To overcome your fear.
He's gonna stay scared of things all his life.
Or if he's gonna take a leap and go for it.
Now, mission control and the world could only wait.
Huh. Yeah, tying in the audio for the Apollo. It's like this big step. And this is big step doing that. We've seen crocodiles before, not in their natural place, but a horse, about movement, like traversal, moving on, riding on horses, or like work horses, whereas alligators and crocodiles are much more kind of violent and scary like that.
You're gonna take him tonight. Tonight? Shit.
They're gonna take him.
Where is he?
Sweatbox.
Sweatbox all day. Huh. Then it transitions to space. Sweatbox all day though, that could kill you. Overheating. But like, yeah, the imagery of space exploration feels like the impossible, humanity doing the impossible. Is that the feat that they feel like they're doing by, you know, trying to get out of here? Yeah, you're just gonna be like so dehydrated in there as well if you're constantly sweating.
I'm gonna take you out back tonight.
Yeah, they were gonna kill him for exposing it all.
Yeah.
Does that get the place shut down as well though?
Hell, come on, we gotta go. I'm tired.
Oh, no energy. 68, as late as 68, it was still open.
Turner, why? How long you been planning this?
Yeah, they gotta escape today. It's the only chance.
They're gonna shut us down.
Goddamn Tallahassee tells me what to do.
I don't think I saw in like any of the future news article things it ever say exactly when it shut down. Did this get shut down, or was it like not enough?
Most you can do is get far away as you can. Put miles between you and them.
Oh, stealing some bikes, that's smart. Yeah, you'll get much further on a bike than you would on foot.
They were gonna kill me and bury me out there.
Yeah, we know from the future. There's plenty buried out there.
You right? I can do it.
Even if you don't know how to ride, you'll be desperate enough to pick it up quick. Oh, look at all that negative space, that freedom above the sky.
Hey, Turner! How much further?
You just keep going, don't you? Oh, is that them?
Follow me!
Off to that track to the right there, yeah. Oh, Elle's not as fast. Zigzag, because they're going to shoot. Yeah, of course.
Let's go, El!
Harper. Harper did it as well after spending all that time with them. Oh, and then it went behind his head. The snorri cam behind his head. That's where we transitioned to behind his head, yeah. It also, am I crazy? Did it go a bit more saturated when he looked back? Oh, no. That was his last moment there, yeah. Harper looking over his body. Oh, hunting dogs. Oh, he went to her. Yeah, of course. And takes up his identity. Ah. All this imagery of space as well. It's Apollo 8. I don't know the numbers of the Apollos. That cell almost looked like the moon. Oh yeah, the train earlier, of course. MLK's funeral. Yeah. He didn't have a family, so went to Elwood's family. Search for answers. Did he give evidence? And I must have taken Griff out back to... Good Citizen of the Year, of all people.
Are you really gonna go?
Yeah, he has to. Help him up. Oh, okay. I see why there's all of the hype around this. I really loved the imagery of all the space age stuff, you know, because it's this kind of contrast of humanity making these big step forwards in terms of the space race and landing on the moon, and this is like great achievement for humanity, and at the same time all of this is happening, you know, the kind of irony of that, of humanity being so advanced and simultaneously so backwards. And there's that like great moment where it's kind of talking about fear and first steps, and it's Turner kind of making the decision to go and give that notebook to the invigilators, the people investigating the school there. It was a really great moment, kind of building that up, and there's so many kind of inserts of like pop culture and history in here, isn't there? You know, little clips of films, of science, of different things there. And I can also see the comparison, you know, is this space race. It almost feels like humanity is doing the impossible, and maybe it feels like Elwood, what he's doing, he's trying to do the impossible to change humanity, to fight against this racist structure that there is, you know. It's just as monumental a task. And also the irony of like how Elwood gets caught, or doesn't even get caught, because that implies he did something wrong. He was just catching a ride with a guy who was doing something wrong. If that guy had even stolen the car, maybe that wasn't even the case either. But, you know, it's the irony of him on his way to college to better his future, and that's when it all gets pulled away from him and he gets thrown into this another form of schooling that's like the complete opposite. But then also, you know, what Turner was saying, how inside Nickel Academy is just a microcosm of what the real world is like. The real world isn't fair. One mistake could get you killed, just as in here, saying the wrong thing to the wrong person or doing the wrong thing could get you killed, and killed by institutions, killed by the state. And, you know, they have this kind of ranking system where at the top you're an ace and then you could graduate from Nickel Academy. But is that almost, when you compare that to comparing Nickel Academy as a microcosm of the real world, no matter how good you develop, you know, no matter how kind of capitalistic, how much money you make, you can never escape. You could never graduate away from your race. There is no graduating out of your oppression in the real world. You can fight against it, but Turner was kind of, I don't know if he was believing in the system, but wasn't fighting back against the system, whereas Elwood eventually was, you know, his fifth way out, as he said, to take down Nickel Academy, dismantle it, instead of acting from within the framework that Nickel Academy sets up there of you either die here or you can graduate or you stay here forever or you escape. He was ambitious in what he was trying to do, and it was that ambition that ended up getting him killed. And, you know, after we see him die, we have that montage, and we also see Martin Luther King Jr.'s funeral as well. Can definitely see the parallels there. And as well, there was that moment where he saw him. I was fooled by that cardboard cutout as well. I don't blame him, because you kind of see it and a car goes past and you see a little glimpse. I was certain it was him there as well. So I get why you got that mixed up. And I think although it kind of took Turner a while, it took him a while to get on Elwood's side in terms of like showing them the notebook, showing them the diary. I think he almost acts as kind of evidence or proof that you need like community, you need friendship and other people to rely on to help you, because when he was in the box, when he was in the sweat box, he had like no motivation at all, and he needed Turner there to try and help him escape. Obviously, we know, he doesn't survive, he doesn't get away, but he wouldn't have had that opportunity otherwise to motivate him to do that. And then I think they used the tool of the POV, the decision to do the film that way really well. I do know this is based on a book, so I wonder if the book is kind of told through Elwood and Turner's POV back and forth. Is that kind of the narration style of the book? That might be a cool way that they've interpreted it for this film. But I think they use it really well. It doesn't kind of feel like a gimmick. At the start of the film, I thought it was only for the intro, seeing him grow up. But as you go on, you realise, yeah, it's for the full thing. And then it's quite a shock as well when it changes perspective to Turner too. It's not just Elwood we're experiencing there. And immediately, once you realise the whole film is going to be through the POV, you think, oh, okay, so it's a point of view, it's trying to get us in his shoes. For the non-black audience members, is putting you in a black person's shoes for the experience for the 2.5 hours. I was thinking, oh great, buckle in. It feels like we're going to see some horrific stuff from the POV to, make us empathise, obviously. But actually, the way they did it, it was much more dreamlike. It was more like we were kind of going through Elwood and Turner's memories, and we had like the Turner at the very end doing the research and stuff. It was almost like it was that Turner going through his memories of Nickel Academy and go through Elwood's memories of Nickel Academy. I guess by the end, he's like taking that identity as like they are one almost. But because it's like that and because it's dreamlike, some of maybe the more traumatic stuff we actually skip over in some way. How trauma can cause memory loss. You can lose some of the memories, because like the sweatbox thing, him being put in the sweatbox, we don't actually see it. We go from the day of the inspection, Turner about to do the drop the notebook off, to like much later the next day, and you catch up after kind of missing maybe some of the trauma of the people coming along and accusing him of doing it and taking him away and putting him in the sweatbox. And like at the start with the car, we see the police pull the guy over who gave him a lift, but we don't see all of that interaction go down. And then we cut to like maybe a few days later when Anna was on the phone and she was like trying to explain what happened. He was just getting a ride, and she goes, oh, that's it then. And we kind of skip maybe him getting arrested there and going temporarily to a jail and then being sent back home. We kind of skip over some of that traumatic stuff. So it doesn't feel like when we're seeing it through the POV, it's like overbearingly traumatic and like trauma porn kind of thing. It's not beating you over the head to make you empathize. You can still empathize so easily with the situation here. Well, maybe sometimes not seeing things, leaving things implied. And yeah, the kind of twist with it actually being Turner and not Elwood. I don't know how the audience was kind of supposed to react, if it was only supposed to be realized later on and I realized beforehand, or if other people had picked up on it. But yeah, it was quite obvious just because it's this camera behind his head, and when he turns his head ever so slightly, you kind of see a peek of the side of his face, and even like his hands, like it's not the same skin tone at all, is it? Even though the subtitles do say Elwood. And then like when he meets Pete in that bar, he never actually says by name. He never says Turner or Elwood. He says like, who was that kid that you hung out with? So you were thinking, oh, he's talking about Turner, but actually it's Turner thinking about Elwood there. I managed to pick up on it, but I wonder if it was a much bigger twist for other people when Harper comes along and shoots him, you know. And I know this is based on a book. I don't know if it's a true story. Like, well, I feel like if it was, we would have seen the real Turner at the end, depending on how old he would be now, if he would be alive, or they'd show some photos maybe. So maybe it's not, maybe, but I feel like it's definitely inspired by real things, real places that existed, like Nickel Academy. So I think that's everything. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below, comment your thoughts as well. And if you really love this, be sure to subscribe so you can keep up to date on all future uploads. Yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you guys later.